What is Jujutsu Kaisen's main theme? As much as it tries to explore ideas, JJK is a pretty shallow manga most of the time. Especially by the end, it's basically just a fight compilation, so there isn't much space for thematic focus. Even so, Kage Akutami does at least make an effort to engage with some ideas, the main one being what great power does to people. There are a couple of other things floating around, but this is the one that's explored most thoroughly through the most perspectives. JJK focuses on the lives and personalities of people who were born incredibly strong, those who gained it later in life, people whose strength turned them evil, and people who managed to stay good, the reaction of normal people to the strong's reaction to normal people. Furthermore, this is the theme that's embodied by Jujutsu Kaisen's main antagonist, Ryomen Sukuna. Not only that, but it also gets a ton of spotlight with the deuteragonist, Satoru Gojo, the other main antagonist, Kenjaku, and many of the major side characters, especially Yuta, Maki, Hikari, and Toji. One of the big things that attracts people to Jujutsu Kaisen is its willingness to depict impossibly powerful characters, and it leans into that as the story progresses, like that is the main focus. Interestingly though, the central great power theme doesn't really play into the main protagonist, Yuji Itadori. He gets extremely strong near the end, but that's mostly just to put him on par with everyone else. It doesn't really have any thematic weight. Instead, his storylines tend to focus on guilt, sacrifice, and idealism. Yuji has a lot of shonen protagonist goodness right at the beginning, but over the course of the narrative, they're gradually broken down. This downturning arc for him culminates in the Shibuya incident, where he's forced to accept the ugliness endemic to Jujutsu sorcery along with his role in the violence. There's a reason that Gojo almost seems like more of a protagonist than Itadori a lot of the time. He is the #1 representation of the main theme of the story, more so than anyone else, while Yuji's storylines tend to do their own thing, almost separate from any other character.